play inside also to give him this kind of versatility, energy, emotion, passion. I mean, he lights up a room, you know. Visiting with him and his mom and little sister might be in the WNBA one day. She's a hooper, so I'm just excited to kind of bring that kind of energy into the room. Casey Roddick, the old man of the group. I mean, experience, started a lot of football games, smart. He's played pretty much every position. Wants to primarily train at center to play that position. So, but he can play tackle, can play guard. You know, probably one of the more mature kids that I recruited. Like in our conversations, we probably talked about football. Maybe 10% of the conversation. It was about maximizing and pushing each other to be even just better than what we are, so we can pour back into the young guys. So a little bit more of a leadership mentality, you know. And Keandre is just, man, you want to talk about humble, discipline. You know, I want to bring up a point. He came up on a visit with his mother, and you don't see this a lot, but every doorway we walked into, every time he got into a car, he made sure his mom was first. And that little bitty thing told me about his character because he intentionally did all those things. He was a kid that said, "Coach, don't worry about me. I've already done my research. I know what I want." So he was a more focused, grown man type of guy. He's a powerful dude too. So I'm not going to say too many bad things to him in practice because I don't want to put his hands on him.
When you, based on the success you guys had, are you having to do less selling now, or has the program started to sell itself, what you guys do?
Yeah, if you talk to any recruiter, they tell you I don't do no selling. Zero selling. I don't do that. So that's not I tell them I'm trying to scare them away. Because the reality of it is all that selling goes away now. So now who you are, once that paperwork comes in, it gets real. So if guys have gotten cheated through this process and I'm not who I was before they signed, they will tell you. If they ain't told you, then you know it's real. So I'm not great at selling because I don't like to get hustled myself, so I'll read into that stuff too.
Imagine the process of talked to Mike about it earlier, roster management, knowing how to balance scholarships, that kind of stuff can be difficult. For you guys on the offensive line, you have outgoing players. How did you decide, okay, we want to add several transfers to maybe come in and beat things up immediately?
Well, not really. It's not in the process of transfer versus high school player. That's kind of not what it is. It's more of what is the fit and what is the need we address and what is needed in the moment. Is that, I don't know if that kind of answers the question, but we didn't say, hey, we need this many high school kids and this many transfer guys. Because, it's more of what is the need we have in the room, who's leaving, and who can we bring into our room if it is an older guy who can pour into our young guys. So if you ask them, when y'all talk to the transfers that's coming in, the first thing I tell them is, I don't want somebody in my room that's not going to mentor the young guys and give them some perspective on what it is to be at another place. Because all they know is us. So you will be able to tell them, no, Coach Atkins does a good job with this, or no, I learned this better here, so they can have some competitive knowledge. Like they can say, all right, now you got somebody in the room that can be, and tell you, they've been through off season, so it takes a little bit of shock off of it. So I'm trying to build more older guys that fit us and what we're looking forward to pour into the young guys.
With Keandre, it seemed like looking at him, I didn't see his film, but Pro Football Focus numbers from 2 years ago seemed to be very impressive. When he was starting, how well did he play?
Well, Keandre he's a big, massive guard. I don't look at the Pro Football Focus numbers. I just kind of looked at what he can provide and what helps. And in every clip I saw, no matter if it was good or bad, he never went backwards. So it went to be a stalemate if he's going forward, and I need that we get those big body nose guards and D tackles that we're going to face next year.
Chris Marvell said you keep wanting, you also respect his commitment to Ohio State. Absolutely. To still say you got a figure for him if he changes his mind. So I guess what led to commit to you all, and what does he bring to this offense?
So one thing about it is he handled himself like grown man business. So he was very honest and open of what he wanted to see and what his issues were with us. And he said if we get these issues corrected or he sees what he needs to see, it will be an open recruitment. So I appreciate that because he gave us the information, he gave us a blueprint what he wanted, and we were able to. We told him, okay, this is what we're looking for in quarterback. This is what we need from you. If this happens, this is what we need you to do. So it became that trust and that partnership from the beginning. Even before he committed to Ohio State, he already had a plan of what he wanted to see from Florida State, and I'm glad it worked out for him because so many times in this process, other factors kind of affect the recruit's decision, and I hate when kids don't get to go where they really wanted to go in situations. So because at the end, when you're 40 years old, you got to pull up your YouTube clips and all that kind of stuff and your accolades, and you wanted to be in the jersey you wanted to wear. So credit to him because he knew where he wanted to go, he knew what he wanted to do, and he didn't let any situation take away from where he wanted to go play football.
You guys obviously have a lot of playmakers on the offense already.